Hello there, parents, and welcome into your Winter Solstice 2022 intuitive reading, where I will be tuning into spirit and seeing what messages and guidance is coming in for you and your children for this next 3-month cycle. What is it that you and they need to know, as well as weaving in the astrology to better support you on this journey? My name is Christy Whistler. I am an intuitive and evolutionary astrologer, and I'm also the parent of 2 magical, multi-dimensional kids. And I do have a holiday offering going on. From now until December 31st, I am offering 10% off all of my readings, and that includes messages from your soul, intuitive channeled messages from your soul to guide you what it is that you need to know at this moment in time, as well as Chart Your Stars, where we take a deep dive into your astrology and see what is this evolutionary direction your soul is asking you to go on this lifetime. So if that is interesting to you, please check out my website, chrissywhistler.com, or send me a message. I would love to work with you and support you in whatever ways that you need. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel. That truly helps me so much to get this message out there to more parents like you. So thank you, parents, so much for being here. Thank you for saying yes to your kids and who they are, as unique and different and sensitive as they might be. All right, so let's see what Spirit would like us to know for this winter solstice. Okay. The relics of Lemuria, fragments, memory reclaiming. Okay, I want one more too. Resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. Okay. Whew. Okay, there's a lot of energy coming forward. Let me just shift these around because those are some big cards. Okay. All right. Okay. Big energy coming through. I'm actually really feeling this very strongly for those of you who have these unique, sensitive, different children. If you have one of those kind of magic kids, and you know who you are, parents, then this message is really going to be heightened and highlighted for you. But that doesn't mean, of course, if you have a more quote-unquote normal kid, that this is not going to apply. But I'm just really feeling it very strongly for that grouping of souls. Like, whew, very strong. So, okay. Oh yeah, this is a very powerful message. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to, these energies are very deep, very old. So this winter solstice, this next 3 months, there are fragments of your soul and your children's soul that are returning, that are being reclaimed, that are being remembered. Very strongly. Very strong knowings and returnings of those parts of yourself and those parts of your kids. And I really feel it very strongly in your kids. You may find that this next 3 months, your kids it feels like they're having a challenging time, intense, difficult. If you find that your child is extra emotional, extra challenging, their behaviors are just more, like bigger, bolder, louder, however it shows up for them, that's because there's this remembering, this reclaiming and returning of those soul fragments. And they are not necessarily equipped to handle that kind of intensity. Like it can feel very overwhelming for them to have these pieces kind of coming back online, coming back together, like out of nowhere. It's like they're boom, they suddenly remember a past life, for example, maybe even back in Lemuria. Okay, wow, there's lots of messages coming in. So there's definitely this reconnection energy to Lemuria, to this love vibration. If that part of this message resonates for you and you don't know about Lemuria yet, it's actually an older civilization, older than Atlantis, that was said to be where actually Hawaii is right now, off of the west coast of the United States. Very large continent land mass of Mu that was there and was destroyed. So if you're interested and you haven't done that, go deep dive into that. You might find that you're having some fragments of your own soul, your memories coming back online, if it's new to you, or if you do feel called to Lemuria, you might have more pieces kind of coming into place for you. But there's this reawakening and re-remembering of that love frequency, that love vibration, that we are all going to be experiencing and going through, but especially because us as parents, there's something here that's coming online that needs to. It's like this setting up. The board is being set up at this winter solstice and for what's to come. So as I was saying, intense, overwhelming energy for some of our children, especially the very sensitive kids. There is this, the reason this is happening, this is starting. Okay, that process and journey will look different for each of you and for each of your children, okay? I don't feel like we're going to be coming into necessarily like this rebirth of like, oh, yep, this is it, we're done, this is where we're at in end of March. I don't feel that. I feel like it is this, what we're coming into, what we are returning to. So it is this recollecting of these fragments and these soul memories, reclaiming who we truly are. And again, it's bringing us into this true renewal, this true rebirth, coming back online in a really big way. It's like before we can have the resurrection, like we need to come back and get the pieces that have been missing, these fragments. And that's what I'm feeling. And yes, I'm really feeling some of our children are going to be very deep into that energy and deep into that process. Okay, let's keep pulling some cards because there's more that's going to get clarified. I can feel the messages, but let's just see what else Spirit is wanting to come forward. Let's get some clarity. Yep. Mars motion. Also number 22. With Juno in partnership. All right. So currently Mars is retrograde. Mars will be going direct early January I will come back and get the exact date for you because it's slipping my mind. Early January, Mars is going from retrograde, going direct. So there's been this real feeling of being held back and stuck, not knowing our desires, not knowing our direction, because we've been going through this review, reflective period on those areas. And here with Juno, we have partnership. So what is this? Let's see. What is this telling for me? So this reclaiming of these soul fragments, this is really going to help us and our children to move forward into this rebirth energy. This newer, lighter, light version of ourselves, and how we are actually showing up in partnership with our children. Moving out of this constant top-down authority model that's currently in our world structure, in most of the parenting practices. You know, certainly our parents and how they raised us was more of that top-down authority rather than partnership, where there, you know, it's this, there is still this authority. You know, we are still the parents of our children, especially when they're young. We have responsibilities to teach them, to keep them safe. And yet, how can we have this new forward momentum to be in partnership with them? And we as parents, we're going to get some really big pieces of that puzzle. Some pieces that we've been missing. That's going to be coming back to us. How we can do that. How we can actually show up in partnership. How we can even see our children as these brilliant, bright, old souls that they are. And not just, oh, you're a 5-year-old. Like that kind of energy is what I'm feeling. There's, okay, let's just, oops, I'm so sorry about that. I get really excited and I hit the light stand. Let's just keep going. Okay. Oh, yep. 12th house energy. Okay. All right, we got Pluto. And then we have Scorpio. Okie dokie, parents. Okay. 12th house, this is this energy of unconditional love. Lemuria, unconditional love. This is about flow, boundarylessness. How can we be in flow and in partnership with our children in a whole new way? I'm really picking up on this source energy, God, universe, like whatever that is for you. That's this energy of this higher love, deep love. We are all one. We are all connected. And this is a real deep transformation. You know, I mean, this is just perfect. So Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is life, death, rebirth. Pluto in Scorpio is the phoenix rising from the ashes. And that is this journey that we are on, like this energy, this Lemuria and this resurrection energy, this soul fragments returning, memories coming back online to come into who we are. Like, I'm really picking up on this transformation. Pluto energies, Scorpio energies are not easy. They are intense because it is this full spectrum experience full emotion. This is what you don't want to look under the bed. That's what you need to go look at. And Pluto is going to force you to do it. Pluto is going to force it and to make that happen. Now, okay, yeah, lots more pieces coming into this puzzle. So with you and your children, what is under your bed that you need to look at? What is in the shadows? What has been swept under the rug that needs to be looked at? What soul fragments of yourself do you need to reclaim? And that's often those places that are really uncomfortable. We don't want to look there. We don't want to go there. That's exactly where we need to go, because we need to call these parts of ourselves back. They are necessary. They are needed if we are going to have this forward motion, this forward momentum to really be coming forward out into the world, to be in this partnership with our children. We have to. There is no other choice but to make what is unconscious conscious. So if you find as well, parents, that you are having some really intense emotions, intense instinctual reactions to people, to your children, oh yes, definitely to your children, pay attention, because those are these soul fragments, these parts of you, these memories that are asking to be reclaimed. And the only way you can do that is to look at them and to go into the darkness with them so that you can heal and integrate, to be reborn together. Now, another layer of this as well, which just mirrors very beautifully with the other reading that I did, which is more for, just adults, is this March energy. Like, oh my goodness, no, even more than that. So that previous reading had retrograde as this card here, and I was speaking about how Mars is currently retrograde and going direct in January. So there's this energy of we're getting some forward momentum coming, in early January, but it's not quite there yet. There's more bits and pieces of this puzzle that need to come together. Now, for you parents, this is really going to be about this transformation of what's in the darkness. What we've been hiding, what our children might be hiding and experiencing. Because in March, Pluto moves out of Capricorn for the first time in about 246 years and goes into Aquarius. It's only going to be for a few short months, and then Pluto is going to come back into Aquarius. But again, March is going to be this energy of forward momentum happening, this real transformation that you and your children have been on. You might see some really big forward motion, momentum, higher understanding coming through for you in March. So it's like this energy initially can be really challenging and really tough, overwhelming, very deep, very intense. But it's not going to hold you forever, because through this process, you're coming into this new rebirth, this new way of being in partnership with your children. And it's like you're not going to be in that darkness forever. That's what it feels like, that lack of light. You're not going to be in there forever. You may find as well that you and your children through this winter solstice cycle can have some spiritual psychic gifts and sensitivities coming online. So be mindful of that. This could even be these past soul abilities. Remembering that, oh yeah, I could totally do this thing 4,000 years ago, and now you've regotten that talent that's kind of come back online. That can be that experience for you or your children. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Okay. I just had the whole deck fly into my lap. Obviously, I wasn't shuffled enough. But these cards have been flying. Okay, so what else do our parents out there and their children need to know? Okay. Oh my goodness. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. And look at that, 22 and 22. Parents, keep the faith. If you see 22 or 222, faith. Hold your faith. It is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. Okay, we got more of this love energy coming in. And then we have no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. Oh, wow. Okay, wow, parents. These energies are not messing around for you guys. For me as well, of course. Okay, so love. Love is coming in very strong. We have 12th house. We have this Lemuria energy, this returning to love. Very, very strong. Hold on to love very closely. If you find yourself really struggling down in that darkness, down in the muck and what is being uncovered for you at this time. Oh, okay, that's another one to add in. So currently the south node of the moon is in Scorpio and will be there finishing off in July. So we've been in this energy of really scraping the bottom of the barrel, looking at all that ickiness so we can shine a light there, so we can transform it. So this next 3-month cycle, parents, you may find that you are having this revisitation, this reviewing, this reflection of the past. This could be the past with your children, past experiences. This could be past life memories as well, coming to the surface to be seen. So be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of how you are reacting. Instincts, body, I mentioned that earlier, because that's going to tell you where that stuck energy is. So when you see it, you make it conscious, and then you can clear it. Then you can be like, yeah, this experience that I have when I meet this one teacher at my kid's school, and the way that they just look at me or my kid, you have this reaction. Like you're going to be able to let that go, because you'll know that, oh yeah, it's not really just about this teacher. It's actually this thing over here, deep, deep, deep underneath. That is what you're really exploring and going into. That is these memories that are being seen. Finally, these fragments, and you're pulling them back to you. And as you do that, you are learning that it is safe to let go, that you can trust, you can have faith. Okay, 22 again. You can have faith. So there's something else coming in with that. Let me just tune in. Some of you, you do not feel safe. The situation, your life circumstances, you're not feeling safe. And there's this invitation, this asking of you to keep holding to the faith anyway, because you are surrounded by love. Your children are surrounded by love. Don't give up. Don't give up. You are really going through, all of you parents are really going through this very deep, big transformational journey. And it is so that you can come into this new, fresh energy to really move forward, to be who you are, to be with your children and who they are, in this unique and different partnership with them. This truly is a time to do it differently, to allow your children to do things differently. And those, yeah, some of you have very different kids. You have these kids who are almost in this world, and then they are in other ones. It's like they have one foot in this world and the other foot is in like 5 different multidimensional realms, okay? And that's who they are. It is safe to let go of these old expectations and obligations from society placed on them. It is safe to let the kids to be who they are. You know, whoever this is that's coming back online within them, follow that. Trust in that. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. You are not alone. You are strong and capable enough parents to go beyond what you have done before as a parent, as a partner with your children. You are going to go so far beyond what you thought was possible. And it's like the moment you truly say yes to that, that is when this motion, this forward momentum, it's like doors being blown open. That's what I feel. This big power, big change. You are coming into your power in a really big way because you've been doing this transformational work. You've continued to say yes to it. You've continued to say yes to who your children are. All right, let's see what else we have coming up, parents. We've got new beginnings. Yep. Focus. Delight. And they want one more. Let's see what it is. Okay. Solitude. So yeah, this, oh, no way. Look at the bottom of it. Miracles. Okay, that's going on here. Some of you parents, you need a miracle. Your hope needs a miracle, and you deserve a miracle. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so this winter solstice, parents, really take this time to go within, okay? Shut out the outside world. Shut out those stories that have said your children can't be who they are. They can't be who they were meant to be. Go just close the door on all those voices because you don't need them in your life, okay? You need to go within yourself to really focus on you, focus on your children, focus in the delight, in the joy of who they are, and not what all the other voices are saying. Just yeah, go close that door. You know what you need to focus on. You need to focus in on the love. Love, love, love. That love, that unconditional love, it's really returning for you in a big way. It's I can just feel this releasing and shedding of fears, that these fears that have had such power over you. And then when they have this, when fear has power over you, it then has power over your children because you are their parent. Of course, that's different when you have older kids, but especially when they're younger and they're really reliant on you, your fears. You need to really map and know your fears, where they are coming from, what is underneath them that needs to be seen and called back for you. When you do that, that is going to be this whole new beginning for you. Like I said, I could feel this forward momentum is really going to open up for you. This new beginning, you are going to find your way to do things differently alongside your children, to be in this partnership with them, and it is absolutely going to bring you into miracles you did not know were possible. You're going to faith. I hear faith again. You're going to find faith within yourself, within your children, to a degree that you just couldn't ever fully believe before, because things have been so hard and so dark. Some of you have been truly alone. And if that's you, parents, and whatever your experiences you're going through and you feel alone, please reach out. I am here for you and here to support you and your children, however it is that you need. So just know you're not alone. Only you can walk that path, but you are not walking it alone. All right, let's get some final messages, parents. What else? Parents? did I say, parents? Love. True love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a lot of emotion coming through right now. This relationship you have with your children, it is based on true love. So no matter what it is that you're going through, whatever darkness, whatever path that you're walking, whatever is being shown to you in the depths, do not ever forget the core, the reason for you being here, the reason why you said yes to being a parent. And it was love. So if you have people in your life who cannot see the delight and joy of your children, the miracle of who they are, even especially as they do things differently, just close the door on those people in your life. Say no thank you with love, and you tune in to the delight and the joy of your children. You and they are really starting this whole new beginning together. No matter how difficult this journey can be and will be, because it is not easy to do these things differently. I know that. I am continually learning that and practicing that every day as a parent, especially as a parent. This truly is bringing you parents and your children into some big new beginnings. And it's coming into my mind to remind you, your children might be very sensitive, very overwhelmed for this next 3 months. So do what you can to help give them the solitude that they need, so they are not overwhelmed, so they can focus on what they love and what brings them joy. Do that for them. That will really help. But just don't be afraid, parents. This is the time to do it differently. This is the time more than any time else to really hold to faith, to hold to love. This and your children are bringing you into these new beginnings and truly big miracles on the other side of this. Whew, yeah. Just a really, really powerful energy coming in from the kids for you. Just gratitude and love that you are even here sitting and watching this video. There's so much gratitude. So again, please know that you are not alone. Please reach out if you do need support. And I do have, again, that holiday offering. So if you are interested in messages from your soul or chart your stars, send me a message. I am absolutely here for you, to support you. And please leave a comment below. Let me know how this winter solstice goes for you. And if you need to be seen, again, please reach out. We are here for you, me and everyone else in this community who watches these videos. So just please know you're not alone. And as always, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. It really does help me. I appreciate you parents so very much for saying yes to the unique and beautiful differences of your children and whatever moves forward for you for this cycle. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for holding the faith. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.